and await the start of the second half of this second leg in the playoffs. Well, both sides have now gone through 37 and a half games in the league campaign, and yet, Joe, 45 minutes, the remaining 45 minutes is going to decide which one goes up or stays up and which one comes down or stays down.
Yeah, and I mean, it's absolute stalemate, you know, really, because Dundee United haven't taken their chances, and you know, they're hitting down the hill now. They've got to be careful of the balls they're playing, because the rain's coming down really hard here. The ground will be very, very slippy, so they've got to hit Brewster and let him hold the ball up and get the midfield coming through, especially Daly. He's the one who looks more likely to score from midfield. But 45 minutes gone, and still no answer to this puzzle.
Well, the United fans still hopeful that they'll be playing Premier Football next season. The next 45 minutes will tell. As I said earlier, if it's not settled on aggregate after 45 minutes, we'll go to extra time, and we have the prospect of a penalty shootout. So we await the whistle now of Les Mottram to get the second half underway. So much at stake over the next 45 minutes. As United kick off, and the long ball from Bowman runs right out of play, and Nicky Walker will restart with a goal kick. Seems incredible, Joe, that so much is at stake in so short a period of time there.
Well, it does, you know, and as I say, possibly in the first half United came in 2 or 3 goals up, which certainly would have settled things down. But you know, Partick Thistle are happy playing this way. They're playing uphill now, so the longer ball will probably hold up more. As we saw from Bowman there, he tried the long ball for Robbie Winters and just skidded through for a goal kick. But you know, it's a very, very important 45 minutes for both clubs.
As the rain continues to come down at Tannadice, the ball's out of play. It's a throw to Thistle, and former Aberdeen player Greg Watson will take it. Lost that one down the touchline, but it's returned into the Thistle half. Goes a begging in midfield. Now Ian Cameron. Ball taken away from him by Bowman. Daly with a chance, but despite the collision, Thistle managed to temporarily keep possession, but now it's Winters. Watson's with them. Winters, left-footed, tries to play it into the area, cleared by Slaven. Up comes Presley with a header forward, but all the way through to Nicky Walker. It's a very greasy surface out there now, Joe.
Yeah, very, very slippy, and still the rain comes down. I think a really important thing here again is that a lot of these guys are actually playing for the future, because whichever team goes down into the first division could possibly have to go part-time, and you know, there's a lot of players out there who probably rely on full-time football and don't have anything else to fall back on.
A number of the Partick Thistle players are out of contract at the end of this season, so for them a new contract could well mean the difference between first division wages and Premier Division wages if they're kept on. Thistle, battle in the middle, it's Cameron who comes forward. Touch out to Lyons on the edge of the box, plays it across, but the whistle's gone. Offside flag is up against Andy Lyons.
Well, once more the linesman was right in line and put his flag up right away, but you know, it was a very touch and go decision there.
Lyons signed from Wigan Athletic, certainly a good signing. Not very happy with the decision. Maxwell to take the free kick. Watson waits, but Winters gets a touch to it. Greg Watson allows that one to go out of play. Little choice, and so a throw to Dundee United. Dave Bowman, the more experienced players in the United ranks. He's been here since 1986, 10 years up, as Bowman takes the throw. Signed in May 86. Bowman plays it inside, gets the return, just keeps it in play, tries to find Winters with the ball out of play. And certainly Andy Lyons has given Thistle a lifeline. United take the throw. McSwiggan tries to get that ball across the penalty area. He wins a corner for his efforts. And once more it's Craig Brewster who comes across to the right to take it. McSwiggan takes up position in the penalty area. Managed to send that one in, it's nodded on, it's cleared out of the area. Comes up into the centre circle, Bowman tries to find Welsh, given away by Slaven. Taken down by McHugh, given away to Daly. Now Christian Daly's got a bit of space to work in. Onto his right foot. In comes the cross. It's blocked, Daly will chase. And that one goes out of play for a corner to Dundee United, so United really starting the second half as they finished the first.
Again, that's what you'd expect. You'd expect Billy Kirkwood to go out and tell him to pressurise him again the first 10-15 minutes and hope that they have more luck than they did in the first half in front of goal.
In comes the kick, and that one goes behind for a goal kick. Well, Presley got ahead to it, but no success for the big central defender. Signed from Coventry, of course, formerly with Rangers. So too with Nicky Walker, another ex-Ibrox man. And the whistle goes for a free kick to Dundee United. Well, McHugh the culprit. Culkin. Claren. And the ball out of play.
It's ironical that two of the players that aren't playing tonight, Maurice Malpass and Alan Dinny, are probably the two most effective players for each club, and they're out of the game, and probably their experience and Alan Dinny certainly as captain could have helped Partick Thistle to better things.
Well, he's on the bench tonight, having not fully recovered from that foot injury. He'll play through pain if he has to, he says. So far his services have not been called upon.
Well, I mean, it's a hairline fracture he's got on the foot, Ken, which is a painful thing, but you can't play with it. And it shows you the laddie's attitude, when he's willing to go onto the bench and maybe have to come on at some time in the game.
McLaren with a free kick to United. Into the penalty area, and Welsh gets his head to it, but it goes wide of the post. Yet again, another chance, Joe.
Yeah, and really I would have to say, if Craig Brewster hasn't shouted there, I mean, it's a tremendous ball that's coming away from the goalkeeper. Welsh goes in, but Craig Brewster's actually right in behind him with a better chance of a clear header. Obviously doesn't shout, and Welsh gets the touch and puts it past the post.
So United keeping the pressure on Thistle. That one's up for grabs. Winters jumps, but Watson wins it. United have it with Brewster. And now Slaven for Thistle. Headed back by Shannon. And headed down to Lyons. Tidy play at the back. Shannon clears that downfield. Steve Welsh is a couple of yards starting McSwiggan, but he's still forced to play the ball out for a throw. No chances taken. Too much at stake in this one. Winters with a shot. A touch from Nicky Walker. Not convinced the ball was going in.
No, but you don't take chances in a position like that, Ken. He sees the ball coming across. Nicky Walker gets it and pushes it past. For once, Robbie Winters actually has a shot at goal rather than a cross there.
Walker gets the touch. That's the corner in now, but it's cleared by Smith. It comes to Bowman. He plays it left again. McLaren onto his right foot, back on his left again. In it comes. Daly jumps. Welsh is there too, and Welsh's header safely held by Nicky Walker.
There's a better cross and a better head. There wasn't so much pace on the cross, so Welsh has got to do all the business, all the work himself there. But Nicky Walker, good experienced goalkeeper in the right position.
Free kick for Dundee United. With all the opportunities they've been creating and not taking, you think to yourself, when are they going to find a way through? That's probably the kiss of death.
Yeah, there's a sting in the tail somewhere.
8 minutes of the second half gone, still goalless in the second leg of the playoff. Walker's out as Brewster hovers. Nicky Walker's been vitally important to Thistle this season, despite the fact they finished second bottom and they conceded the most goals in the Premier Division. It's not been a bad season for him.
He's certainly been the backbone of their team. He's had I would say he's had a very good season for Thistle.
Now here come Thistle. Williams looking for the opportunity, but the ball just nipped away from them by Presley. United coming forward again down the left-hand side. Good play by McLaren. Goes in low. Down he goes. That's a free kick to Dundee United, and that is going to earn a booking.
I'd like to see the. I'm not convinced that it is a free kick. I think he gets the ball. No, he doesn't. No, it is a free kick.
Well, Tom Smith becomes the first player to go into Les Mottram's book.
Really dangerous position as well.
A great opportunity. Now look, we're going to have a substitution, and James McHugh is coming off, and the man to take his place, Nicky Henderson. So Henderson on, McHugh off. Striker for a striker. But what can United do from here? Goes the ball again up in the air. Welsh tried to go for it, so did Brewster, but it's cleared. Second opportunity perhaps as Winters chips this one in, but again it's too close to the goalkeeper. Might have been better to take that one closer to the goal line, Joe.
Well, no, to be honest with you, I thought the cross was the right thing to do that time. There was 4 United players in the box, Ken. But I mean, it's such a poor cross. You know, it's easy meat for the goalkeeper.
Daly leaves it for McLaren. Milne's with him. McLaren tries to come inside onto his right foot, looking for a shooting opportunity. Well, tries it, but it was blocked. Cleared now by Watson. And, well, I was going to say first touch there for Henderson, but he didn't actually get to the ball. Winters. Bowman, if he can keep it in, he can't. There is a throw to United, though. Bowman takes it. Back to Shannon. Back out to Dave Bowman, he's got a bit of space. Tries to get the cross in, and it comes off Greg Watson and behind for a corner.
This is going to be a long, long night for Murdo just now, because you know, Partick just don't look as if they're going to do anything going forward. Seems to be a containing game. 11
minutes of the second half gone, still 0-0. In comes the corner, up goes Walker, takes it well. And he'll be quite happy just to hold it. It's been constant pressure from United since the kick-off in the second half. But still no goals. Flick on to Henderson. Now a chance for Rick Williams to get this one again. Henderson was waiting in the box. Tom Smith has it. Challenged and beaten by Daly. Got the ball forward. Didn't find its target. And now Milne for Thistle. Headed down by Henderson. Cameron inside for Lyons. Lyons to Henderson. Offside, flags up. It won't count. The flag was up for offside. Well, that would have been a glorious start, wouldn't it? 2 minutes on the field. He put the ball in the back of the net, but the linesman very quick to put the flag up.
Yeah,
Joe.
It was a good move. As soon as the ball was played, the linesman had his flag up. Very difficult from where we are to see whether it was offside or not. But as you can see here, it's a good move, a good 1-2. It certainly looks, from that angle, he's offside, but very close.
Well, the linesman certainly had no hesitation at all. So we remain at 0-0.
That's when Billy Kirkwood sprouts another dozen grey hairs.
Just shows you, though, the threat from Partick Thistle is there.
Oh, it's still there. I mean, they've played this game most of the season. They're quite content.
Lyons comes in, knocked on by Slaven. Mick Williams gets past McQuilkin, gets the ball over, and it's held by Ali Maxwell. Must admit, when Lyons gets that ball in the edge of the box, you always feel he might just be capable of creating something.
Yeah, he certainly looks a player, and he looks as if he's got that touch of skill as well. You know, when he gets the ball, he looks comfortable on it, and it does look as if he, a danger.
Henderson's header goes astray, and that gives United a chance to mount another challenge. Brewster. Lyons is back now in defence, and it's his ball that goes back to Nicky Walker.
The one thing that United cannot afford to do is lose concentration at all, Ken.
Shannon's at the back for them now.
That would be the sort of thing that Partick Thistle would live on.
Well, the fullback, something from Motherwell, of course, taking no chances. Lyons Touch back to Watson, gets it into the area. It's headed on, Henderson can't get to it, and Maxwell can. 14 minutes of the second half gone. Dundee United 0, Partick Thistle 0, 1 each in aggregate. Everything's still to play for. Welsh to Lyons. Good ball down the left from McWilliams to chase. Challenged by Presley. Ball's out of play. Good tackle. Stephen Presley. Now he's going to get the ball out. Lyons takes the throw. Cameron back to Lyons. Cross comes over. Oh! Ollie Maxwell didn't reach that one. And thankfully for him, there was no one looking at the back post.
Well, it's a superb cross. I mean, you know, it was right beyond. The goalkeeper's got to come to the near post in a situation like that to cover the near post. As you see here, the cross is a tremendous cross. And, you know, it's a striker's dream when you get balls like that onto the far post. Someone should be coming in there to put it into the net.
Well, the Thistle fans certainly encouraged by the last 90 seconds of play. The ball is out for a throw to Partick. Callum Mill will take it. Waiting for some movement. Chested down by Henderson. Played inside. Here's a chance now perhaps. It's struck and it's put wide by McWilliams. Oh, what an opportunity for him.
Oh, I mean, that was an excellent move. A great ball into Cameron. He just slipped it wide there. Good football. He takes it brilliantly. I thought he should have had the shot himself. But he did okay. He passes a good pass. That's a very, very good chance. Very good chance.
Another chance not taken. These are going to prove costly.
Another few grey hairs when Billy Kitwood's head there. Billy's down there and he's giving it loudly at his players.
Maxwell with the goal kick. Headed on by Brewster. Doesn't reach McSwiggan. Now Watson for Thistle. Brewster. Brings it inside. Daly's there. Now McSwiggan. Back to Daly. Challenge comes in from Welsh. Corner to Dundee United. Well, can they do something with this one? Once again, Craig Brewster. And it goes, it's headed on, across his own goal. Oh, now eventually cleared. Bowman, McLaren, inside the penalty area, chips across a header! Oh, that should have been in the back of the net, but somehow Presley managed to put it wide.
Well, I mean, that is amazing. This is a tremendous ball behind the defence and just in front of the goalkeeper. Presley comes in once more. He's got an open goal and he doesn't even hit the target.
He hits the policeman instead. So many chances.
That's without doubt the best one though, Ken. That is definitely the best chance of the match.
Well, Craig Brewster's header in the first half was the best chance of the first 45. That's the best so far of the second. Here come Thistle. Lyons gets the ball into the near post, but Maxwell's there. Going up to 18 minutes of the second half played. It's still 0-0. Unbelievable that we haven't had a goal. We've had so many opportunities. Henderson. Now Lyons. Cameron. Greg Watson. Headed out of the area, comes to Cameron again. Just a touch, a little bit slow by McWilliams, and that's given United a chance. Good ball through by Brewster. McSwiggan, can he go all the way? He tries the shot, and it goes behind, and that's a goal kick. Well, he was under pressure. He decided to hit it early, and it didn't quite come off for him.
Yeah, excellent ball from Craig Brewster. In fairness, the big boy Slavin does well here. He does show a bit of pace when it's got to be done, and he just does enough to put McSwiggan off. But another chance, you have to say.
Plenty of those. Yet another goal kick then for Partick Thistle. Walker. Headed on by McWilliams, not very well controlled by Henderson. Welsh plays it back, Maxwell drives it out. Didn't intend to do that, but he has found Winters. Winters driving forward now. Tries the long-range effort. Well, he certainly had Nicky Walker scurrying down at his post, but the ball goes behind.
That's more like the Winters that we know. He shows a bit of pace there. He comes in well, actually strikes the ball well. Again, he doesn't hit the target. But at least he's moved over to the left side. But at least he's showing that determination to go past people.
Incredible, perhaps, Joe, when you think that Dundee United had the best goals for statistic in the First Division, level with Dunfermline, 73 goals, but they can't find the net tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and you can't say. I mean, it'd be easy to say it's nerves, but you know, we've had a lot of bad finishing tonight. Very, very better than half chances, and they're not even hitting the target with them.
Shannon, long ball forward, headed back downfield again. Cameron, the touch to Watson. No one in the middle for United, and Slaven just plays that back to his keeper. Oh, Walker slips as he clears it, but no danger. Bowman in the centre circle. Winters. Swap wings a little bit more effective now. Half a chance perhaps. Oh, I'm not surprised Christian Daly holds his head in his hands, because that was yet another opportunity.
Yeah. Again, it was an early ball, and Swigan does well and there's a bad, but yeah, when you look at the finishing, it's just it's terrible. I don't think the conditions are easy out there. They've got to be fair to the players. I think the ball's skidding about quite a bit, but you must make the goalkeeper work for his pay. You've got to make him do something.
Well, he's certainly taken plenty of goal kicks tonight. That one's out of play again.
You probably find that if a goal does come, Ken, it certainly won't be out the top drawer. It'll be a bad mistake or something crazy.
I'm sure that whichever side scores it, no matter how it comes, they'll more than welcome it.
Yeah, but I'd rather see a quality goal going in than somebody make a bad mistake, because you know, there is an awful lot riding on this game.
Ball's lofted high downfield. United managed to clear it. Drops though for Cameron, headed on. Headed inside, looking for the return pass to Cameron from McWilliams, but it doesn't come off. Now McSwiggan battling with Slaven. Does well, but eventually it's Callum Mill who plays the ball back to his keeper, chested down by Walker and thumped downfield. Lyons, Cameron. He's got Henderson wide on the left. Plays the ball through instead though for McWilliams, but too far ahead of him, and that's behind for a goal kick.
Ian Cameron's another player who is potentially a match winner. He's got a very, very good left foot, and yet we haven't really had a shot from him tonight. But he is one lad that can fairly track the ball. You know, and I'd like to see him in a midfield position like that, just having a go.
He's only managed to find the net once this season. Ball played downfield again. The bounce beats McSwiggan, and Steve Welsh clears downfield. Chested down by Presley, and back to Ali Maxwell. Midway through the second half then, and still waiting for a first goal of the game. 0-0 on the night, 1-1 on aggregate.
One thing's for sure, Ken, we can't say it's been a boring game. There's been some good stuff played, there's been a lot of chances made, we just haven't had the ball hit the back of the net yet.
Nicky Henderson spoken to by Les Moulton. Pat on the shoulder though, finishes it all. Just the one booking so far tonight, Tom Smith of Partick Thistle. As Shannon takes the free kick. It's nodded on. There's a chance perhaps for Welsh. Out comes Walker. Goalkeeper does well. The bounce awkward for Brian Welsh there.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. You know, it bounced too high for him, even for his big legs.
Long ball forward by Walker. Got the bounce of the ball too. Here come Thistle. Henderson lays it back, and McWilliams drives it over.
Yeah, back to the drawing board once more. I felt last year, Ken, when we did the Aberdeen-Dunfermline game, that there was a big gulf between the Premiership team and the First Division team. But you certainly wouldn't say here tonight there was any gulf between these teams. If anything, Dundee United have been the better team on the night.
It's certainly been hard to separate the sides over two legs, but here come United, and they get a man clear. But Daly tries the shot himself. He couldn't have seen Winters there. Corner. Well, it took a touch.
Yeah, I mean, he's every right to have a shot from that distance. The ball's bounced well for him to hit the volley. But, once again, I think it's been the communication. If Winters hasn't shouted to him, then, he should get a kick up the backside because he's in a better position for the pass.
McLaren with the corner. It's headed away by Cameron. Thistle anxiously clear out of their own half. Bowman's at the back for Dundee United. Chested down by Cameron. Here comes Lyons. Well, McWilliams does well. Gets the ball across as well. Oh! Tom Smith came sliding in there, but the ball managed to miss both him and Ali Maxwell. Was pleased to watch that one go past.
Yeah, well, Derek McWilliams does exceptionally well here, and he puts over a tremendous ball. The goalkeeper's got no chance of coming out for it. Again, the pace takes it away, but Tom Smith made a good run. Very unlucky.
So 25 minutes gone in this Bells League playoff match, and still stalemate. Tom Smith gives that one away. McQuilkin to Winters. Back to McQuilkin. Smith's with them, but McQuilkin just holds on to it, plays it inside now. McSwiggan, McQuilkin again. Oh, handball surely. Looked like handball by Welsh to me, albeit outside the area. Walker. We're back towards the halfway line. Cameron lofts that one forward. McWilliams on the edge of the area, out on the right, looking for an opportunity. Presley's with him, and as he drives the ball in, it's blocked. And now cleared. Brewster will chase, but that one's going all the way through. Watson. Touched by Henderson to Lyons, first time ball into the area. And the header across goal, and a penalty. Thistle have a penalty. The Dundee United players are not happy with that decision. Well, let's have a look at this one again, Joe.
Yeah, again, it's very, very good play by Thistle. Good football, a great cross to the far post. You'd have thought that, I don't know who it is that heads it, Ken, but
it's Tom Smith who gets the header, I think.
I mean,
and down goes Henderson.
Yeah, it certainly looks as if there was a push in the back. I don't think the conditions helped any, but the referee's made his mind up, and this is what Thistle are good at, isn't it? Soaking up pressure and then having a right good chance now. Cameron, I think it is.
It is indeed. Cameron strikes the ball and scores! Partick Thistle have taken the lead. 27.5 minutes into the second half of the Bells League playoff at Tannadice, and Thistle are in front.
And the Thistle fans are going crazy as well.
Cameron cool with the penalty.
Oh yeah, takes it very well. Good educated left foot. Maxwell gets the right way, but the pace took the ball past him.
Right, what can United do now? Thistle fans, needless to say, spurred on by that goal.
Well, if we had a good game, we're going to have a great finish, that's for sure, Ken. The one thing that fears me about United, when we saw them against Dunfermline, they just started using high, long balls into the box. They've got to keep their composure, keep everything set up properly and still play football.
Dundee United have invested a lot of money to try and get themselves back into the Premier Division. They now find themselves trailing by 1-0. And we've got 16.5 minutes left to play. McLaren's name goes into the book. He joins that of Tom Smith. I think there are going to be more goals in this game yet. Lyons lofts it in. Smith will chase it. Does well. Chance to get the ball into the area again, and he does. It's cleared. As far as Watson. Welsh gets that one away. And it's all the way through to the other Welsh. That's Steve in defence for Partick Thistle. Walker clears. Smith with a header. Knocked back, now Bowman. Thistle have it again. Vic Williams forward for Henderson. Plays it out to the right. Not in any hurry now. Callum Milne just takes it towards the corner flag and wins the corner off McQuilkin, but pushing, says the linesman. The free kick goes Dundee United's way.
Yeah, I thought that was good play there, but obviously he was using his hand. You've got to hand it to Partick Thistle, though. They've actually pushed more men forward in this half, and got their just rewards at the end there. But it's up to Dundee United now to break them down. It's going to be even harder.
We have it less than 15 minutes to go then. Plenty of time for United to get back in level terms. Here they come now. A header across from Brewster. Daly can't reach it. Cleared by Slaven. Nodded on. Henderson looking for it. Doesn't get it. Free kick though to Dundee United. Quickly taken by Bowman. Shannon. It's all or nothing now for United. The ball's in there. Welsh gets ahead to it. Daly rushes for it. Walker's there first.
Good cross. Welsh does the right thing. Header across the goal, but Daly just couldn't get there in time.
Well, the Thistle fans chanting the name of Nicky Walker, and if they do hold on to this lead, they have a lot to be grateful to him for. More so in the first leg than tonight, perhaps. It's more been bad finishing by United, but Walker a real hero for Partick Thistle on Sunday.
Again, you have to say though, Ken, that a difference in the Partick Thistle setup is Nicky Henderson coming on. He's got that bit of pace. He's causing the back two a lot of problems there. It's giving them more options now.
Welsh doesn't find his man, but the whistle's gone. In any event, free kick to Partick Thistle. Of course, as United go seeking the equaliser, it may just create more openings for Thistle to hit them in the break as well. Callum Milne. Lyons. Shannon's with him. And the challenge from Shannon puts the ball out of play. Lyons ready to take the throw himself. To McQuilkin. Back to Lyons. Challenge is on, wins the ball for Dundee United. Back downfield and back into the Dundee United half again. Offside flag up against Nicky Henderson. Just over 12 minutes left. Dundee United 0, Partick Thistle 1. And can Partick Thistle survive yet again? Headers on, Milnes at the back. That one high in the air. McLaren with the header. Brewster, a touch. Daly knocks it out. Civic Spriggan, back it comes to McLaren, gets the cross in. Headed away. Bowman. Shannon, Presley. Now McQuilkin forward. Ian Cameron won that one in the air. Bowman. Brewster. Stopped by Daly. But cleared now by Watson. Presley. Shannon. Over everybody's head. And Walker takes it just inside his own 6-yard box. Shannon with a header. McSwiggan. Intercepted by Milne. Tom Smith back to Callum Milne. It's intercepted by Bowman. United now with the chance. The ball's given away by Winters. Thistle. Lyons tries a long-range effort, and that one over the bar. And I suppose at this stage the pressure's off Thistle just a bit.
I mean, they've got another spring in their step. You know, if it's been a long, hard season of 11 months, all of a sudden, you know, there's a spring back in the legs. You have to say that United at the moment are running out of ideas, and you know that's one thing that they can't afford to do. They've got to keep their composure.
Here they come again, McLaren. One way then the other. Gets the ball into the area, but it's easily cleared by Slaven. Knocked down by Lyons, comes to Bowman, and a challenge by Cameron gives Dundee United a free kick.
Silly thing to do this late in the game. You know, Bowman's not going anywhere, Ken, and yet, you know, Cameron comes in and gives away a stupid free kick.
Less than 10 minutes of the match remaining. It's 1-0 to Partick Thistle as Bowman lofts this into the area. Comes back down and is cleared downfield by Cameron. Henderson will chase, but nodded back to Ali Maxwell. And very quickly, it's back down into the middle of the park. Lofted forward again by Shannon. McLaren finding a bit of space now. Looks up, finds Winters on the left. Into his right foot, into the middle. Headed away again by Slaven. Now McQuilkin. Winters beaten in the challenge, and the ball is out for a throw to Thistle. 9 minutes to play. 1-0 to Partick Thistle. Goal coming from the penalty spot. Ian Cameron doing the necessary in the 73rd minute. Well, United have certainly had plenty of opportunities. Can they conjure up something that's actually going to manage to find their way through the Partick Thistle defence? Here they come again. Good challenge. Still holding out well in the meantime. McLaren now out on the right. Gets the ball over, but once again it's cleared, and once again that man Slaven's in the middle of it all. United once more will try. That's over the head of Bailey. Drops for Lyons and just thumped downfield. All Thistle need to do now is keep United out of the danger area and keep the ball out of the net, and they're playing Premier football again next season. 8 minutes left. Good turn by McLaren. Here comes the cross. 4 players wait for it. The header, McSwiggan, it falls past the post. Goal kick. Well, McLaren did well here, Joe.
Yeah, an excellent cross again. It's still a wee bit far, too far out, but I mean it's a good header, which you know makes the goalkeeper work. Wasn't going to hit the target, but certainly was a good header. But it's getting to the desperate stage now. You know, there's about 8 minutes to go. They're throwing balls in from every direction. And one thing about Murdo McLeod, he's certainly got his defence organised well. And they're bearing up so far.
Well, Alan Dinny, the club captain, comes on to take the place of Derek Nate Williams. Thistle have only got 7 minutes to hold on, and they come forward again. Cameron ducked off the ball, free kick. Every second is precious just now for Dundee United.
Yeah, and this is where Andy Lyons comes into his own, and he's normally the one that has a shot from there, you know.
Well, he showed on Sunday exactly what he can do from that position, and Ali Maxwell knows only too well. Can he do it again? Wall in front of him, Lyons strikes it, but that one's well over the top. Right into the back of the stand there. Might take a while for the ball to come back out. Wasting another few seconds, I suppose. And another change taking place now. McSwiggan comes off. Owen Coyle comes on for Dundee United.
As a man that can, has been known to score very, very important goals in his career. What Billy Kirkwood would do for one now.
None would be more important than one he could score for Dundee United now. Welsh is up there, trying everything to get the ball towards goal. But Thistle hold out again. Cameron knocking it downfield. There's nobody there. McQuilkin has to chase back for it. 5.5 minutes left. 1-0 it is to Partick Thistle. And that ball goes out for another goal kick to the Jags.
United have sent Brian Welsh up, and he's staying up front now, Ken, so that they're taking the chance, putting the big guy up there to try and win balls. But I mean, they've been doing that the whole game, and Partick have been coping well with it so far.
5 minutes left then. 5 minutes for Dundee United to keep their hopes of Premier Football next season alive. 5 minutes for Partick Thistle to hold on to the 1-goal advantage they have and stay in Premier Football. Free kick to Dundee United. Alan Denny not happy. Now there's Nicky Henderson who committed the foul. Now this gives Dundee United, Joe, an opportunity.
Yeah, I think we'll see Craig Brewster having a go here.
But 25 yards out then. Brewster looks set to take the strike as Ian Cameron's name goes into the book. The ball, I'm sure, will be moved back. Well, actually, I thought the ball was moved back. 4 men on the wall. Sure, no, I think perhaps for Craig Brewster. Anyway, there's no consequence at the moment. More importantly, United need a goal to stay alive. Craig Brewster, left-footed, drives in against the wall. Second opportunity, third chance. And yet again, Thistle get it clear. Slaven it was. Dundee United battling for their lives. Ball comes in again. There are 5 United players. It's Brewster who gets his head to it. Out comes Walker. He actually let go of the ball, and Dinny has to put it out of play. The pressure is really on. The time is running out. We've got 3.5 minutes to go as Brewster puts the ball into the area again. Yet again, it's headed clear. It's non-stop pressure from Dundee United. And it comes again, headed clear by Dinny. It comes to Brewster, 20 yards out, tries the shot! And saved in the line by Nicky Walker.
He's certainly got to high. I mean, this is a good effort. There's not a lot of pace there. He just tries to drop the ball in. But Nicky Walker's experience is on the line, and he knows what's coming.
Shannon at the back for United. Back it goes to Ali Maxwell. Long ball forward. Thistle just hold on to it in midfield and clear it. Flags up for offside against Nicky Henderson. So United will have the free. 2.5 minutes left. You can sense the tension around the United fans in the stadium. The singing's all coming from Partick Thistle. The nail biting is certainly those wearing the tangerine scarves as United come forward again, trying to find a way through. Once more they're thwarted. Away comes Cameron. Knocks it out to Andy Lyons. Forward it goes. A chance now for Nicky Henderson. Henderson it is. Down he goes. No penalty this time. Les Mottram doesn't want to know. And Dave Bowman shouts at Lyons as he goes past him. Less than 2 minutes remaining then. United will be anxious to get this ball downfield as quickly as they can. But it's Watson at the back for Thistle. At this stage it doesn't matter where the ball goes. As far as Thistle are concerned, as long as it's out of that penalty area. Oh, Welsh just took his eye off it. McQuilkin. Now, this time, what can United do? Free kick for the foul on Robbie Winters. This is
got to be United's last chance, Ken.
Well, there'll be
It's in a great position.
there's not much time to be added on for injury in the second half. We have
All you're asking for is a quality
60
ball.
seconds left.
A quality ball to give the players a chance.
In it comes. It's over Welsh's head. Andy McLaren has it. Right at the corner flag. Greg Watson's with him. McLaren does well. Can he get this one across? He can. Can United finish it? Yes, they can! Brian Welsh has given them the lifeline they were looking for. He's left it late, but it's all the more sweeter.
Yeah, I said something with Carlton. It had to be a mistake. There was a mistake. The ball was bobbling about. It came to Brian Welsh. He couldn't believe his luck. But for once, he's actually put in a great header. McLaren does exceptionally well here. I mean, this is great. A nice wee flick on here. But look, it bobbles about. Hits a Dundee United player. And Welsh throws it into the net with his head.
Well, we are now into injury time. It looks inevitably that we're going to head for extra time. It's one apiece. Thistle were about 45 seconds away from securing the position in the Premier Division, but United are not out of this yet. Away from Dundee United. Surely they can't get the winner. They're waiting so long for the equaliser. That one's out to McLaren. He made the last one. He can't keep this ball in. There'll be a lot of tired players, and there goes the whistle for the end of 90 minutes. Well, what a finish.
Well, what can you say?
The score then, at the end of 90 minutes. Dundee United 1, Partick Thistle 1.